Happy Women's History Month, and that is the month of March, and you and so many great women have graced this wonderful earth.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you're not the best. That title obviously goes to all those courageous women. Over the years, the woke cult has changed the definition of women to mean someone who just says they feel like a woman. So for this Women's History Month, I thought we do a countdown of sorts and count down our top 5 favorite women. So starting off our number 5 list, we have the brave, the bold, Leah Thomas. Now, when this issue about having these biological men compete in women's sports, the first thing I thought of was how this will completely destroy women's sports. And it's actually funny because South Park predicted this years ago.
Okay, Heather Swanson is actually joining us now. Miss Swanson, how does it feel to be competing today?
I can't tell you how free I feel now that I've started identifying as a woman.
It's funny because that is literally what happens in real life, especially starting out with all of this and all of these, biological men starting to compete in like female sports. All of the women who were competing, they were told you can't object to this at all. Because at first you kind of be like, I don't know about this one, sister. And it was like, you can't object. So all of the women were just like that girl. Like, that's great. That is lovely. I'm so happy to be part of history. And, we just love it. And then you have somebody come out looking like Leah Thomas, and then they just beat them. And now there's, like, lawsuits going on because obviously it's not fucking fair.
It was very obvious that it wasn't fair to any of the other competitors.
No, not at all. My favorite picture, the women like standing there and then it's just Leah Thomas like on the other side, like tall as hell, like jacked as hell. Clearly one of these things are not like the other. That picture makes me laugh so hard. So does the Aquaman.
And how long until we see people like Leah Thomas just saying, feel like a woman, Shania Twain, and then they just compete in all these women's sports, and women's sports turns into men's sports.
Well, that's what's already happening.
Right.
I just can't wait till some men start joining the WNBA, so it's like kind of entertaining.
Exactly.
Now, coming in on our number 4 spot is someone brand new on the scene, and they're not a he/him. They're not even a they/them.
Are they more like a her/she?
Yes, that is right. We are talking about Faye Johnstone, who has blessed us with her face on Hershey candy bars this month.
I love that they all have really, really, really real, nice, good, believable women names, too.
Yeah.
Faye Johnstone.
My name is Faye Johnstone. I'm the executive director of Wisdom to Action. We can create a world where everyone is able to live in public space as their honest and authentic selves.
First of all, I know she thinks she's smizing. She's fucking not. Second of all, why they all have the metal booger? They all have it. They all have, all the liberals, they have the metal booger. Third of all, fix your fucking makeup. If you want to be a woman, you want to wear the makeup, and you want to do your whole thing, at least, like, be good at it. Like, isn't that, like, all there is to it? Just, like, they always complain, like, no one sees me as a woman, like, no one, what else do I have to do? I don't know, maybe look like one? Maybe put some eyelashes on. Like, I just don't get this. Like, I don't get,
maybe they just identify as a clown and they want to look like a clown, okay?
What the fuck is this? 2S LGBTQIA+.
That's what I was gonna talk about. Yeah, I have no clue. That looks like a freaking algebra problem to me.
It looks like someone keys.
Yeah.
I got that. And
M.
plus, it has a plus too.
Yeah.
That means there's fucking more of it. They picked a very low amount of women in the whole world to be on this thing, and one of them is not a fucking woman. Like, if that doesn't just kick you right in the face, like every woman, like, it should.
So, Sam Britton is our number 3 spot. They were praised in the Biden administration. He also walked in wearing these beautiful clothing items.
Mm-hmm.
And later it was found out that those probably weren't his clothes.
He was caught at the airport multiple times, stealing people's luggages and wearing their clothing, wearing people's clothing, and he got clocked for it. He got caught multiple times.
So this fashion designer put out this tweet that said she heard about the news of Sam Britton on Fox News. She remembered she lost her luggage in 2018, and she looked up images of him, and she found her own custom-made outfits that got lost in the bag.
The fact that anyone in society can act like this and dress like this and just like exist like that, and then when someone says he, because fucking look at him, they're like, what do you mean he? Like, that astounds me. I don't understand how people don't understand that they're gonna laugh. Like, that there's gonna be people who look at you. I wear weird things in public. I like to wear weird things in public. But I like going into that experience, if I'm walking into Target wearing like platform shoes and blue eyeshadow, I know that people are going to look at me weird, and I just have to accept that.
Right.
But people look at him weird and it's a hate crime. No, dude, you look weird.
Right.
I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you're just gonna get weird looks.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Ma'am.
Next on this list is, of course, the number 2 spot, and it's the one, it's the only, Mr. Dylan Mulvaney.
I honestly don't know how this didn't make number 1. This is great.
Now, in case you have been living under a rock, Dylan Mulvaney is a man who is documenting his womanhood through TikTok. But Dylan first struck up controversy with his tampon shenanigans.
This last weekend, I was in the restroom and the girl in the stall next to me was like, hey, do you have a tampon? And I froze. I was like, sorry, no. But in that moment, I decided, you know what? I'm always going to have one on hand.
How would you feel if you were in the bathroom and you made a slight comment to yourself, man, I really need a tampon. And
you hear,
Hey, dude, you want to fucking... I have one in my purse. I keep one in my Barbie pouch.
So obviously that blew up on TikTok. And it landed Dylan so high up on the woke totem pole that she got to interview the president of the United States, Joe Biden.
so our lady friend with the Barbie pouch, Dylan, went to the White House and talked to the president of the United States. And people always say, oh, this like transgender whatnot stuff, it's not that high up, like it's not that high of a level, like it's a pretty fringe movement. This was at the White House, and this person, this lady, is talking to our president, the leader of the free land here, about how children need to have full access to castrating themselves. The president of the United States is like for this stuff. Oh, God bless your heart.
Right.
As he fucking sniffs her and realizes something's a little bit off.
All right. Coming in at number 1 is someone who recently started identifying as a woman and obviously deserves this number 1 spot.
Okay.
And that person is me, Marcus. I identify as a woman, therefore I deserve this number 1 spot because I am so brave and bold, and I don't want to hear any bigoted comments out there because I'm a big, beautiful woman. So yeah, congratulations to me. Now we'll be going for Women of the Year, which I hope I get this year.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Really pulling for it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow Gianna on all her social media accounts linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.